You want to make your dreams come true this year? I'm about to show you how. This is something that I love to do, and it totally reminds me of like a third grade art project. I showed you guys this in my last vlog, but I love to do any sort of visualization, whether it's in the form of a goal list or something that's really easy, a vision board. What is a vision board? So basically, in my explanation of a vision board, it's a tool that helps you envision your goals. I always do a vision board for a year. I never do it for longer than that. You can do a long-term vision board, a short-term vision board, but it's where you get really specific about some of your goals and you put images or you put text or you put whatever it is onto your vision board, and I swear to you, if you take these steps, these things come true. I try and get specific. Do you feel like in your life that sometimes you're like, oh, well, I want to make more money, or I want a new job, or I want to find a perfect partner? Those are great goals, but you've got to get specific. You have to start writing down the traits of that partner that you want and thinking about and like picturing yourself with that partner. You have to say, here's how much more money I want to make and by when. You have to say specific things, I think, to achieve goals. And that's something that it took me a little while to learn that, because I can be kind of ambiguous and kind of like in the clouds and be like, then it will come to me. But no, if you don't put it out there, what you actually want in some form, whether it's using a vision board or something else, then I feel it's much harder to achieve goals. But sometimes if I sit down to do a vision board, I can just start cutting things out and it's like a third grade collage project. And I'm like, I need some Mod Podge. Whether you take an hour or whether it takes you a couple weeks to kind of, whenever the thoughts come to you, write those down. However you choose to do that. I like to make a vision board in January because I feel that there's so much promise and hope in January, and that's just whenever I choose to do it. So you can do a vision board on a piece of poster board. You can do it literally on anything. You can even make like the mirror in your bathroom a vision board. I used to do that whenever I was younger. I would put like little tiny stickers of things or pictures of stuff on my bathroom mirror. You don't have to go out and get some kind of bulletin board or whatever it is that I'm using. And don't think that this is all for like teenage girls. This is a very real thing that big people and big businesses do. And you guys should listen to, I told you guys I'm going to do those monthly favorite videos. And I'm going to tell you guys about some podcasts that I'm listening to where a ton of these major players in the business world and in the inspirational speaking world and in every industry, they all talk about vision boards, and they all talk about like manifesting your goals in ways that I'm about to show you with this vision board. So this was just from the Container Store. We have one here in Nashville at the mall, and it's $19. So I also saw some at Target that were really good. I like white everything, and I like having a really clean canvas for my vision board. So if I were you, I would do, if you're gonna use poster board or something like that, use a white piece of poster board. And I think that works really well. You find magazines laying around your house. Okay, so for us, this year, we want to get a house. So obviously, this magazine, I was like thumbing through this magazine, and I was like, great, that's got some great stuff in there for my vision board. And I'm in the beauty and fashion industry, and I have a ton of career goals this year. So I picked like Harper's Bazaar. So you can literally go on your computer. You don't even have to have a magazine. Whatever version of collecting images or words you want to do, you can totally do. There's no wrong way to do a vision board. This is all about you and your visions and bringing them to life. Sometimes you can't do a vision board all in one sitting. Sometimes you kind of have to go back and revisit it. There are times too, if I'm unsure about something on my vision board, I will take it off, because I'm like, if I'm not feeling like that is what my vision is, then you need to take it off of there. The key is to manifesting these things and like making them happen that are on your vision board is looking at that every day and imagining that those things are true, or picturing yourself, if you can't go that far, picturing yourself in that house, or picturing yourself driving that car, or picturing yourself holding a check and being like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this crazy vision board thing secret came true and I just received this amount of money. Picturing yourself having those things is the key. I learned it about 2 years ago, and I swear it's how I manifest everything in my life. You can call it whatever you want to. You can call it karma. You can call it putting positive energy out and receiving positivity back. You can call it manifesting dreams. You can call it the secret. You can call it literally every single religion, and every single like crazy kind of mantra has some form or version of this in their teaching, because it's such a real thing. I feel like the magazines that you open are the magazines that you're meant to open. So if you have a financial goal or a monetary goal, which I'm gonna do a video in a week or so on how I achieve my financial goals and do financial planning and stuff like that, because a lot of people are interested in that. There are like blank checks you can print off of the internet and write in an amount. Say you want to make $30,000 in your job, or $1 million in your job, or 500,000, I don't know what the number is. You can literally like write your name and write that total. It sounds so like weird and like out there and like hippie, like all the stars align. I don't even care, because it works. It works for me. I can literally write down a number and I feel like I can bring that brand deal into my life. If that's too much for you, put it on a little tiny post-it note, like blank is the amount that I would like to make in this job, or on a brand deal, or win in the lottery. I mean, I think that's a little stretch, but people have done that before too. This is an Instagram logo, and it says in an Insta. So I'm gonna put how many Instagram followers I want by the end of the year on that one. This one it's the exact little notebooks that I carry around all the time. I think that's a critical tool in me and achieving like the things that I want during the day. I want to keep writing things down, keep keeping notes, keep goal journaling and gratitude journaling and stuff like that. That's what that represents for me. Like my favorite word, joy, because I want to continue to be a source of joy and have joy and find joy even in hard situations. Joy is not just like, oh, let everything be fine and okay. Joy is being able to find an okay within yourself when things are going wrong around you and when things are out of your control happening. Joy has a lot of other meanings, so I put joy on my vision board because that's really important to me. I want to declutter in the new year, so I found this, the essentials. And I don't know if I'm gonna cut this bottom part off or not. Solutions for the busiest rooms in the house, because I could potentially leave that on. I only want the things that I need and the things that I use in my house. All white living room. I see a fiddly fig tree in it because I've been able to keep mine alive. And I just love this. This just represents a really big, pretty open space. I love that chandelier. It doesn't have to be exact, but get it as close as you can. I have white roses all around my house all the time. Here, there's literally about 10 bouquets throughout my house. I love that. That keeps my space fresh and clean. I want to keep doing that in the new year. You know, there's a lot of other things. I also see myself finally with a big, organized, spacious closet like this. All white. Obviously not with all black and white clothes in there, but I would love to have this in 2018. This is one of my things that I envision for my life. So this is what I was talking about. I just printed it off. So it's just like a blank check. There's all different kinds and all different colors. I'm printing off my actual like a bank account right now. And then what I do, I cross out the savings in there and I put the new number of savings that I want to have by the end of the year. I think that this is a great tool because anytime you can get the exact image of what you want to look at, I feel like that is so much more effective. I want the happiest little baby, a little sweet, healthy baby. So I'm printing this one out. How sweet. I'm gonna take the pieces that I've cut out or printed off that I have, and I'm gonna stick them on the vision board. So I found these little push pins at Forever 21. They were $1.90, and they're clear with rose gold little pin parts. And there's 50 that come in the pack because I like it to where you just see the images. I'm gonna leave room because there are a lot more things that I want on here, but I haven't found the right image. Stay tuned for the next vlog. There's a lot of room because I got a lot of things I want to do this year.